I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate.
Proper fraction is just a fraction where the numerator is less than the denominator.
Improper fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is greater than the denominator.
Similar fraction are fraction where denominator is same.
So, what is a similar fraction? A similar fraction, mostly, the denominator are not the same.
Mixed numbers. Mixed numbers are combination or sum of a whole number and a proper fraction.
So now, let's proceed to the proper fraction by addition. So, how to get proper fraction? So, you must find the least common denominator. So, the least common denominator is 35. Why? Because 5 times 7 is equals to 35. To get the numerator, you should divide the denominator to the least common denominator. So 35 divided by 5 is equals to 7 times 1 is equals to 7. 35 divided by 7 is equals to 5 times 3 is equals to 15. Next step is add the numerator. So, 7 plus 5 is equals to 22. Copy the denominator. So, 35. The answer is 22 over 35. So now, let's proceed to the proper fraction by addition. So, how to get? So, let's proceed to the subtraction. First step, find the least common denominator. So, to find this common denominator, we should multiply the denominator. The denominator is the number on the bottom. So, 4 times 5 is equals to 20. 20 minus 20. So, the next step, divide the denominator to the least common denominator. 20 divided by 4 is equals to 5. Then, times the numerator, the number on the top, times 1 is equals to 5. 20 divided by 5 is equals to 4. Times 1 is equals to 4. Then, minus the numerator. 5 minus 4 is equals to 1 over 20. 1 over 20 is the answer. 3 simple steps are required to multiply two fractions. So, first step, multiply the numerator from each fraction by each other. So, 1 times 2. The numerator is the number on the top. Second step is multiply the denominator. So, the denominator is the number on the bottom. So, 4 times 3 is equals. So, 1 times 2 is equals to 2. 4 times 3 is equals to 12. So, 2 over 12. And that last step is simplify or reduce the answer. So, 2 over 12 divided by 2 over 2 is equals to 1 over 6. 1 over 6 is the answer. 3 simple steps are required to multiply two fractions. Dividing fraction is similar to multiplying fraction. You even use the multiplication. The one changes is that you have to take the reciprocal of the divisor. Then you proceed with the problem just as if you were multiplying. Step 1. Take the reciprocal of the divisor. To get the reciprocal, invert the fraction. This is the same as taking 1 divided by the fraction. For example, if the fraction is 2/3, then the reciprocal is 3/2. As you can see here in the given, 2/5 times 3/2. We take the reciprocal of the divisor. So, step number 3, multiply the numerator. So, 2 times 3. Then, step number 3, multiply the denominator. 5 times 2 equals 2 times 3 is equals to 6. 5 times 2 is equals to 10. 6/10. 6/10 can be simplified by 2/2. So, 6 divided by 2 is equals to 3/10 divided by 2 is equals to 5. 3/5 is the answer. Dividing fraction.
Hi guys! The lesson is all about the adding by improper fraction. So let's look. Our improper fraction here is 8/3 plus 5/4. So we can multiply the denominator to get the common denominator of 12. So now, in our first improper fraction is 8/3. So first is multiply by 4 to get the common denominator. So, 3 times 4 is equal to 12. And then, to get the numerator, you multiply also the numerator by 4, which is 4 times 8 is equal to 32. So now, in our second improper fraction is 5/4, you can also multiply by 3. So, 3 times 4 is equal to 12. And then the numerator also multiply by 3, which is 5 times 3 is equal to 15. So now, when you get the final answer, add the numerator, which is 32 plus 15 is equal to 47. And then, you can also copy the denominator, which is 12. Okay. And that is the final answer. Hi guys! Now, the lesson for today is all about the subtracting by improper fraction. So, let's look. The improper fraction here is 5/3 minus 7/5. So, we can multiply the denominator to get the common denominator of 50. So, in our first improper fraction is 5/3 is, you can multiply the by 5. So now, multiply by 5, multiply the denominator by 5. So 5 times 3 is equal to 15. And then also, multiply the numerator by 5, which is 5 times 5 is equal to 25. So now, in our second improper fraction is 5 7 over 5. So you can multiply by 3 to get the denominator of 15. So 5 times 3 is equal to 15. And then also multiply the numerator by 3, which is 7 times 3 is equal to 21. Okay. And now, minus the numerator, which is 25 minus 21 is equal to 4. And then, also copy the denominator, which is 15. And that's the final. So, hi guys, now I will going to teach you how to multiply by improper fraction. So, as you can see here, the given, we have 8 over 6 times 10 over 6. So, since the denominator are the same, you can also copy the denominator, which is 6. And now, you can multiply the numerator, which is 8 times 10 is equal to 18. Then, you can divide by 2. So, the final answer is 80 divided by 2 is equal to 40 over 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. And that is the final answer. Go. So next is, let's solve the improper fraction by division. The division, you need to take the reciprocal here. So, 6, so let's copy the 6 over 4. Then, you need to change the division sign into a multiply. Then you need, then take the reciprocal here. So, 2 over 3. Then, the second step is times the numerator and also times the denominator. So, 6 times 2 is equal to 12. And then, 4 times 3 is equal to 12 again. So, or, you can see one there.
So, hi guys, I'm Denise and I'm gonna teach you on how to solve a improper fraction by solving a problem solving. So, first, we need to read this. Okay, Kyla walked 6/3 miles yesterday morning and 8 over 2 miles yesterday afternoon. What was the total distance walked by Kyla? So, we need to find the given in this problem. So, first, find the given. So, the given is 6 over 3. Second is 8 over 2. Okay, by solving this, you need to write the given. So, 6 over 3 plus 8 over 2. So, you see, the denominator are not the same. And the numerator is greater than the denominator. So, first thing is you need to identify the common factor of the denominator 3 and 2. So, the common denominator of these two given is 6. So, 6. So, how I find 6? Multiple of 3, 3 is 6. Multiple of 2, 2, 4, 6. So, 6 is the common factor of 3 and 2. So, second is 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. So, we need to write here. So, 2 times 6 is equal to 12. You need to multiply the 2. So, next is 6 divided by 2 is 3.
So, 3 times 8 is equal to 24. So, if you see the denominator are the same, so you need to copy the denominator. 6. So, the numerator you will add this to. 12 plus 24 is 36. So, when you see 36 over 6, you need to lowest term these two. So, the answer is 6 divided by 36 is equal to 6. So, the answer is 6. The total distance walked by Kyla. So, okay, so hi guys. So next is on how to subtract a improper fraction in solving problems. So first, we need to read this. A jug of drinking water contained 4 over 2 gallons. After 1 day, 6 over 5 gallons had been used. How much water was left in the jug? So first thing is we need to identify the given in this problem. So the given is 4 over 2 and 6 over 5. So we find the given, so we need to write this. So 4 over 2 minus 6 over 5. So you see that the denominator is not the same. So we need to get the common factor of these two given. So the common factor of these two is 10. Why I get 10? Because the multiple of 2 is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So the multiple of 5 is 5, 10. So 10 is the same number of 2 and 5. So this. So next is 10 divided by 2 is 5. So 5 times 4 is 20. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. So 2 times 6 is 12. So when you get this, just copy the denominator because the denominator are similar, are the same. Okay, so 20 minus 12, you need to subtract these two numerator. So 20 minus 12 is 8. 8 over 10. When you see 8 over 10, you can lowest term is by getting the common factor of 2. So the common factor of 2 is 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So that's it. You get 4 over 5 was left in the jug. That's it. Thank you. So hi guys, I'm back. So let's proceed on how to solve a improper fraction by multiplication in problem solving. So Janice is preparing a recipe that calls for 6 over 2 of a cup of oil per serving. If Janice needs to prepare 8 over 2 servings, how many cups of oil will she need? So first, we need to identify what is the given in this problem. So 6 over 2 and 8 over 2. So write 6 over 2 times 8 over 2. Okay, so you see 6 over 2 times 8 over 2. So simple as that. You need to multiply these two. 2 times 2 is 4. So 6 times 8 is 48. So 48 over 8 is our answer. But 48 over 4 is we need to simplify this in lowest term. So, the lowest term is 4 over 4. Why 4 over 4? Because you can divide 48 in 4. So, 48 divided by 4 is 12. So, 4 divided by 4 is 1. So, 12 over 1 or 12. So, the answer is 12. That Janice needs oil. So, that's it. So, hi guys, I'm back. So, I'll teach you on how to divide a improper fraction by solving problem. So, Gian has a piece of wood that is 4 over 3 of a foot in length. He needs to cut pieces that are 3 over 2 of a foot long. How many pieces can Dian cut? So, first thing is we need to identify the given in this problem. So, the given in this problem is 4/3 and 3 over 2. So, we need to write this. 4/3 divided by 3 over 2. So, next is just copy 4 over 3. So, this 3 over 2, you need to reciprocal this. So, the denominator comes to the numerator. So, the denominator will become the numerator will become the denominator. So, that's it. So, the operation that we use, divide, will change into multiplication. So, next is, you need to multiply these two given. So, 4 times 2 is equal to 8. So, 3 times 3 is equal to 9. So, that's it. The answer is 8 over 9.
We're going to add mixed numbers. So the first thing to do is to separate the whole number and the fraction. So we're going to add first the whole number is 2 plus 4 equals to 6, and then 1 6 plus 2 thirds. 6 is have different denominator, so we're gonna find the common denominator. So we're going to do is 2 times 2. So we're going to times the denominator into times 2. So kung anong ginawa natin sa baba, gagawin din sa taas. So 2 times 2 is equals to 4 over 6. So nakuha natin lahat ng fraction ay 1 over 6 plus 4 over 6. So i-add na natin is 1 plus 4 is equals to 5, and then they have the same denominator, which is 6. So we're going to add 6, and then the whole number is 6. So we're going to add the 6, and then this is the final answer.
Go!
So today's video, we're going to subtract mixed numbers. So here's the problem of the subtracting mixed numbers. So we're going to times the denominator to the whole number and add it to the numerator. So 4 times 3 is equals to 12, and 8 times 1 is equals to 8, plus 7 is equals to 8. So we're going to add the whole bit. I-add natin sa ibabaw yung mga numero. So 12 plus 3 is equals to 15 over over 4 plus 8 plus 7 is equals to 15 and denominator is 8. So, brain na natin to. This, iba yung denominator. So, ita-times itong ulit natin itong babaw at itaas. So, 12 times. So, 2 times 4 is equals to 8. And then, 2 times 15 is equals to 30. And we're going to minus 215 over 8. So, yung minus na natin. So, is the answer it will be denominator is 8 is equals to 30 minus 15 is equivalent to 15. Since mixed number ang hinahanap natin, so gagawin natin mixed number itong 15 over 8. So, we're going to 8 divided by 15 minus 8 equivalent to 7. So, 1. So, 8 is 1. 1 is so ang numerator 1 is the whole number, 7 is the numerator, denominator will be the 8, and this will be the final answer. Yeah, we're going to multiply mixed number. So, ginawa ko na is ganito ko na kasi maliit yung board ko. So, ang ginawa ko ay ang whole number niya is 1. So, ito times natin sa 1 yung denominator sa whole number. So, ganito din ang ginawa sa kabila. Ito yung whole number, ito yung denominator. So, ito times. So, gagawin natin is ito times. So, equivalent to 6 times over 2. So, 6 times 1 is equals to 6 plus 5. And 4 times 2 is equals to 8 plus 1. So, buburahin ko yung ibabaw kasi add natin maliit yung board. So 6 plus 5 is equals to 11 over 6 times 8 plus 1 is equals to 9 over 2. So, tsaka i-divide natin yung 3, i-divide natin yung 6 sa 3, and pati yung 9 sa 3. So, is 6 divided by 3, sorry, balik tayo, 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2, and 9 divided by 3 is equals to 3. So, sulat natin ng maayos yung ating problem. So, is 11 over 2 times 2 times 3 is equals to 33 over 4. Since multiply natin yung mixed number, dapat ang sagot ay magiging mixed number din. Okay na kayo sa next. So, 33 is divided 4 plus 33 minus 32 is equivalent to 8. Tapos, equivalent to 1. So, ang ating final answer ay 8 is 1 over 1/4. At ito ang ating final answer. So we're going to divide mixed numbers. So, ito na yung kinalaban. So kinuha ko na to para kumikili na yung ating gawain. So, nakuha ko yung 9 is to 3 times 3 is equals to 9 plus yeah. And being added by the numerator, so ganun din yung kabila. Ang sagot ay equals to 10 over 3 divided by 10 plus 3 equivalent to 30 is over 5. Kaya sila po mabali.
Ay, sulat mo.
Then over 3 is divide by 30 over 5. So, if you divide a fraction, is hindi mo i-divide yung fraction. So, ang gagawin mo is multiply mo. Pero, pagpalit na rin natin yung 30 pati 5. Tawag na natin is reciprocal kung ano naman yan. So, equivalent to 5 over 30. So, ita-type natin, so change na natin yung time 5 lang dito. So, 9 times 5 is 50. 3 times 13 is equal to 39. Since mixed numbers yung ating problem, mixed numbers yung sagot natin. So, 39 divided by 50, 1 equals 39 equivalent to 11. So, ang ating final answer ay 1 over to 11 over 39.